True. Maybe that's maybe that's part of the strategy, boys. This last game, I have feedback. Let's not die instantly. So if we just land 2 kilometers away from everyone else, hopefully that is not going to be the case. Yeah, but there's a door stopper, and that's FaZe Clan waiting just on the other side. You can see how they're essentially just running into a funnel. They are surrounded instantly. As Gustav peeks over, James peeks over, Iroh does get run in return, but taken down just after. And you said it right there, the massacre of DA unfolds as FaZe wraps up 4 easy points.
For the moment, but he saw how open Corexi was, but didn't choose to go for the peak, knowing that FaZe was probably a few members to try and go for that.
Gustav, what is with the Sonos and up close spots?
Hello?
What did he actually find? What headshot Sonos over the ridge line? Why not grab that third gun and see if you can find some damage up close? New meta in the making, or maybe not new, but one that we don't see successful all that often. And Ascent pulling up on this losing 2 now, starting to get shot in the back as well. Circle up on the plateau we go. This is a nightmare scenario for almost everyone but Polish Power and BBL.
Either that's just insane or just a great understanding of knowing what you're going to be peeking over into. And that was very well done overall here by FaZe, still bringing the fight. Vexov, yes, is down, but they've still already got 6 kills on the board. An underhand nade maybe going forwards alongside a Molly as well. Will get Micah straight in the face, but not exactly finishing him off, but they're being very aggressive over this ridgeline.
They have to be, because they're feeling the pressure come in from behind as well. Gustav 2 HP to work with, not going to be enough. They will fall. Kills did come their way, so a decent game for FaZe Clan, no matter how you put it, but would have wanted more out of this position, no doubt.
We got this. This game is so accelerated because of these circles. Full shift overwards to the west as well here, as Na'Vi is trying to send it all the way through, but they're getting absolutely mullered on arrival as anybody's trying to find a way into Power Grid, but Power Grid's already occupied at the moment as well.
All kinds of hell is breaking loose inside the circle, James. We still have 7 teams having to make their way into this circle, and there's a pretty big chance they're going to be running into the exact amount of chaos that we're seeing unfold here already, because the area between where the circle and the east side ends to where Twisted Minds are currently positioned, you have one compound. The worst thing is here, no one knows that it's free, because no one has a living chance to scout it. If they only knew that just up ahead was a free as can be compound, but no one has a chance of getting eyes on it without getting shot at. Finds a bolt to the head of Vard, not going to make things any easier for these bolts. That nade might be short. Yeah, will be short, but not by much actually. Aimlow running around in the blue, and now Moldoc whipping out the best DMR in the game to try and see what he can find, but he doesn't use it, because why not just 6x your barrel?
I guess so. Here goes M-Force.
We've seen this before.
All the way through, and they shall be pleasantly surprised that no one's there.
Oh wait, no one's here. Nice. This worked out pretty well. Well, they did have a chance to scout, and I like the fact that they're wrapping around rather than try and take the fight to Foot Esports. Just, you know what? You got the knocks on them already. You can wait it out for Veronica, realizing, well, it's either me going down to blue or potentially finding one more. Now you lob the nade on forward, heal, and then make a run forward. T-Bone, yeah, this is a salvage game if I've seen one.
Yep. Everyone's sub. And will Veronica get some points?
Well, he does get points, but I'm surprising that he's stayed for as long as he did. In the end, he does come out victorious anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Howl, in the meantime, from one hilltop to another, this time around trying to fend off against Savim.
Nice little throw. That will... Actually, I think that did connect that Molly during all of that, so not too bad. Oop. Little corner peek on that, and from one peak to another, Mr. Baron Peak himself trying to come over this hillside to look at Howl, but he's going to be staring down a few guns if he peeks. Baron Peak, sometimes there's a time not to peek, might be now.
Yeah, but look at the POV down in the bottom corner, or the pip, I should say. As the peaks come forward, CC, you need to be the over-the-shoulder protector here. You need to apply pressure, allowing for Baron Peak to kind of use the surprise element to peek forward. Issue is he's going to be blind for days, can't see anything. Where is the suppression? Where is the shots coming in from behind? They are being taken down too, and Savim really feeling the heat of Howl just demolishing them. Howl from 1 win into a game 2, tough rotation for them to make, but once again out victorious, 5 kills, and so far, James, no casualties. Only now have they upped to try and go aggressive here. They might just be able to wrap further around the backside here. They have clips still all the way inside of Power Grid, so their backs are cleared if they want to peek into this aggressively.
Look how well they know this terrain as well.
Yep.
A very, very bold move across that, as you say. And now, technically, there are a lot of teams in close vicinity, but they completely knew that they were free to move wherever they want. Molodok actually finishes off Kiliakai here. So, unfortunately for Ascend, they are done to really improve on this stage in EMEA. And at the moment, They're doing well for themselves here. Full Tilt is kind of scrambling. A few nades go across this ridge line to try and displace them, but Howl's winning out a lot of these engagements. Ruined alive with 1 health.
And their priority in this is absolutely phenomenal. They saw the bike come through, only 1 player. They saw just 1 guy in the car as well. They know that it's a 4v2 push, so great execution on Howl to push further forward. They still have BBL to deal with, though. In the meantime, Nixie, we know he's an up-close threat. He's proven that time and time again. Now he takes out Fate. The Ace-32 rings strong, but how much more can you do with the new gun in hand?
A little harder to control the spray for me, for my money, but, you know, let's see if Nixie can make it work. He's running out of bullets here. I'm wondering how much he has on his mini left as well. He's going to finish off Fate, I guess realizing that he doesn't have many more capabilities there with a lack of ammo.
More damage being done in return. As Bestalog finds one, we'll try and look to both these fights at the same time because they could be winning teams coming out here. Clip knew the camera was on him. He'll miss the first one just for show. Second time around, though, not quite the case. Takes one down. And Twisted Minds now as well, trying to make space for themselves. Exalt, trigger position they went, couldn't do a whole lot, but crucial for Twisted Minds to get that fight over and done with, because now, as you see instantly, they can put their eyes to BBL. We haven't seen a whole lot of shots coming from Twisted Minds towards BBL, and I'm curious if that's going to kind of alert BBL to the fact that this should be clear, or if it's going to make them go, wait, they're not shooting, they're waiting for us, aren't they? They are relying on M4s to become a factor in this game. Right now they're taking shots at them. That ain't going to help them a whole lot because they need them to kind of be the alert, the trap wire that informs them if either Howl or Twisted Minds start playing aggressive towards them. The thing for BBL is they know Howl can't make a play east. So BBL want to take the fight here, but also being cautious of a potential 4-man Twisted Minds push. Seems.
Don't try and console me.
In the meantime, Ruin, that's the easiest double peek of your life. And of course he hits them because Howl just do that these days. They're dialed in and they'll get all of them, but opts to reload with 9 bullets still in the chamber. Became too much for him to deal with. And now, obviously, as always, as soon as Twisted Minds sees an opportunity, they peek on over and they instantly take down the opposition. BBL was their only threat over the hill. They sat tight, they waited for the right opportunity, and they absolutely pushing them.
Who are you kidding? It's Twisted Minds. It's a home circle. It's Power Grid. Who is going to dislodge them from a position of power that Twisted Minds has at the moment? Howl is 1 left. The Mad has to do something miraculous here. M-Force on the opposite side of this circle is getting bombarded by their own cars, never mind anything else, and they are going to fall. This is Twisted Minds all over.
But in any case, I mean, again, Twisted Minds, BBL knew there was a threat, but they just never know when to expect them, and you can never really predict how hard they're gonna hit when they do hit. And what did they take? From when they peaked over after Ruin peaked, what did they take? 2 seconds, 3 seconds, boom, instantly, double BBL down. Matt denies, can't really fault him for doing that. A top 2 position is where you want to be. Spiro, continuing where he left off, deny the last, not gonna matter. Great game for Twisted Minds.
I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud